Hey guys, tell me Hotman. Welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing Spirit Halloween 2021, Mr. Howle. Alright, here's Mr. Howle. His box is ginormous, not as big as Baphomet's, but it's still heavy and big. I can't move it around to show you what it looks like, because I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what it looks like. So it's on the concrete and I do not want to damage anything. Alright, we're gonna go unbox it. Pretty normal stuff inside. You guys probably see what it looks inside. Got his instructions here. And I've heard this guy is very faulty. I'm gonna take really good care of him. Got his bag of clothes here. Oh my god. Got one of his back loops right here. Holy mother of Lord. These hands are ginormous. Oh my god. Yeah. They're really light, which is a good thing. Surprised how light they are. But those are the biggest spirit hands I've ever seen in my life. And then here's his giant feet, my lord. It does have labels on it. This says left on it. So this is the left foot. Those are gigantic. My lord. Got the right one here. Got his other hand here. This thing is massive, guys. Oh my lord. Alright. Now, got one of his arms right here with the new tubing, which I love. It's really good effect. I love this new tubing design. I hope they stick with it in the next year. Got his other arm right here, same tubing stuff. I love that. I love it. Gives it a realistic look to it. And here we got his shoulder form. Looks like it's kind of, I don't know what is going on with this. All right, here's his humongous shoulder piece. Like, look at this thing. Big shoulder piece. Put that on the ground. And we got, it's another giant tubing legs. I just want to go yank it off. But got one, we got two. And now, we're going to the prized possession, his head. This head is super light, holy. Got a little A-frame for making sure his mouth doesn't break on the shipping. His head is really light. I'm very surprised with that. Oh my god. This is insane. Look at the detail. This thing is awesome. Look at this. That is incredible. Oh my gosh, man. This is sick. Oh, holy Lord, that is awesome. All right, now we got his very delicate mech with some hip loops in it, apparently. Nothing in that. Here's this mech, pretty simple. Got a couple springs here and definitely gonna want to be careful with this. Do not want to mess anything up. Gotta look into it because apparently it has some problems with the mech. sometimes overheating, sometimes just the wires getting pinched off. So there's a zip tie here that I think you want to cut, because it pulls on it tight. I've heard some videos about that. I'll set this mech down with the control box very lightly. I will turn it on to sensor mode and crank the volume all the way. It can become sensor mode. Put this mech very, very carefully. Very careful with this, guys. Alright. Alrighty. Got his adapter here. Got one of his legs, and then the rest of his poles are all in this plastic container stuff. Got 2 more hip loops. Got a whole bunch of prongs and stuff here. Holy, what the hell. Couple hip loops. And his base. Really cool. Alrighty. Set his base down. Alright, first we have his mech there. His base. Poles, arm and foot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his arms and legs. Another hip loop, adapter, instructions, hand, bag of clothing, his leg shaping, another hand, his 2 feet, 2 more hip loops, his arm tubing. Oh, those are his arms right there. His head and his shoulder form. Now let's get to the setup of this guy. Hey guys, howle Hotman, and unfortunately, this video ended up being like half an hour long, so I'm going to speed it up here, and I'm basically just going to do voiceovers half of the time. This video is around 17 minutes long, and I did not want to make it half an hour, because for some reason, it took me forever to set up Mr. Howle. It's not the hardest prop to set up in the world. It's just, I had to bend some poles, and I talked to the camera just way too much in this video. So basically, you got the 2 small poles, attach them. Then the left, there's these 2 bent metal poles labeled left and right. And then you attach them into the poles you just put into the feet. Like I said, it's very easy, simple. The first couple steps are very simple. It's just my Mr. Howle mechanism came all bent up, so I kind of had to bend it back in shape, but the motor works flawlessly. There's nothing wrong with that. And he's going to be in good shape for Halloween. Another good step for you guys to do is leave him in the up position, so his hands is in the tallest position he can be. So, because there's a spring, and that spring, when he's in the down position, is like really loaded and stretched. And so when you go back and turn him on for Halloween, he'll be really slow. It might not activate as fast as we'd like. So here is these weird corrugated pipes that I just love. It gives the animatronic shape 10 times better. It's way easier than the foam, and it can store it way easier. I can imagine how big his box would be if he had foam. This just takes up little space, and it looks realistic. Way better than the foam. It looks exactly like an actual leg underneath there. And yeah, and he is already, as you can see Baphomet in the background, he's already halfway up Baphomet. So he's a very tall animatronic. I wouldn't say he's exactly 7 feet. I would say he's around 7'6", 7'8" at least. A very, very tall animatronic. Definitely, he's my favorite one of this year. Then Baphomet is second. Then Mr. Dark. I haven't seen Mr. Dark in person yet, so my opinion is probably going to change, because when everyone saw Mr. Dark, the whole Conjures community went wild. But here I am putting on the pants. Pants are really good quality.
And when you put the pants over this corrugated piping, it just pops. It looks amazing. Quality on him is epic. It's just his mechanism seems to be having a lot of issues with people. But so far mine seems it works amazingly. I'm not going to activate him anytime soon. So he'll just chill in my garage with Baphomet because I want to get few usage out of him till Halloween. Then Halloween I gonna run him non-stop basically. So here I am putting on the mech. Can't really see me because my tripod only goes so high. I can't really bend it back that much. So here I'm putting on the mech. It's impossible. I had really hard time putting it on because one of the snap pins wouldn't snap in. So I really had to force it on, but I did very carefully, and eventually I got it on. But it was definitely a pain, a big pain. Then after this, I forgot to put one of the hip loops on. So I was trying to bend it around and doing stuff. Then I had to take the mech off, which was another pain. I had to get like a flathead screwdriver and like pinch the pin in. It was very annoying. But here I am putting the mech on. Looks like I come back to a next scene. Looks like I got all the hip loops on and stuff. It looks like. And now, oh no, here I am going to put on the hip loops. This is where things go south. This is where the video goes very long. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to skip right to the good parts. Alright, I skipped through all the hip loops. Here I am putting on the shoulder frame. That went on very easily. I do suggest if you want to get full mouth movement out of Mr. Howle is to bend where his chin would be. There's a metal ring. I would bend that down a little bit so his mouth can open properly and get full mouth movement because you definitely want full mouth movement. He looks 10 times better with that. And here I'm going to put on the clothing piece. This is the clothing piece. I had to bring the step ladder out because it was so hard. So I'm going to skip to where, oh, it looks like the video skips right here. Yeah, so I got the clothing piece on. And now I'm going to put these arms on, again, with the plastic corrugated piping. Makes his arm look so much better. And he's just amazing quality with all of his legs and arms. They're the most realistic arms and legs I've seen. They look very, very, very good. So here I'm going to skip to me putting on the right arm, sorry. Alright, here I am putting on the left arm. Very easy, just a simple fork connection piece. Like I said, his arms look very good, and his hands are very light, so you don't put much pressure on his arm movement, which is a very good thing. Surprisingly, his head and his hands are very, very light. Good to see that. Now let's get to the part where I put on his head. Here I am just putting on the hands nice and quickly. Very simple step, just a simple fork connection like we see all the time. Here I am grabbing the big heavy-duty, amazing head. It's so cool to see in person. If you have not seen Mr. Howle in person, you are really missing out because he is a stud of an animatronic. He's a beast. So his head is the simplest thing to put on, just a fork connection, then a blue and a black wire. I'm pretty sure it's blue and black. I'll have to make sure it's blue and black, but there's a certain color wire from the head going to the control box.
He's all white.
And now, let's listen to what I have to say.
I'm freaking out. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Okay. He works great. He's working awesome. Alright guys, that was Mr. Howle. His works amazing. No funny noises or anything. One thing is, I would leave him in the up position because there is a spring really locked and loaded there. So leave him in the up position. He's not in the up position now, but yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.